matter what I do to my hair, it definitely needs help today, and it will get it. Good morning, everybody. So glad to see you all. It is a beautiful day to open up your windows and your doors and put those incenses, move all your furniture around. So anything that may be hiding and being comfortable in there as far as stagnant energy is quickly moved around. It's also a great day to figure out where your home has its chakras. Imagine what you could do for that. Good morning, Jay. Good morning, Daryl. Good morning, everybody. Happy Valentine's, everyone. I hope Valentine's is not only being looked at as a one day thing, but an everyday thing. I know my husband and I have a weird, um, we have a strange, stop, Nico, a strange way of celebrating. So instead of celebrating, oh, so you saw me fixing my hair? Because it looked awful. It still does. I got fly away all over the place. Um, so anyway, um, the what my husband and I do, we don't gift each other something on this particular day. We don't do it because we both believe. Remember, we're two Leos. We're only 2 days apart, so we kind of think alike a lot, and we'd rather just love each other and do things for each other that we know each of us love. And we do that for, well, practically every day. That's why on the weekends you don't see me much on Facebook or in any of those platforms. We just do things. We go on dates. Um, we we go outside in the back. We get ourselves into little projects for to do things that we love to do, and we like to share our time, our efforts, and our energy with the people that we love. Sometimes our kids join, but they have their own lives. And we got to understand that we can't always expect them to be part of our lives. What if they had already moved out? Then they wouldn't be here, right? Hey, Jaden, how are you? So, one of the good things is to engage in an everyday uh, thing. Let it be natural. Don't program it. If you have to program it, there's something to think about, right? But if it's not, if you don't need to program it and it just comes out naturally, and it will, because the more you practice, right? Something that you like, something that is meaningful, something that you know is important for the person that you love, then guess what? Then it becomes a beautiful, a beautiful extension of your heart. How wonderful is that? So today, oh, we are going. Today is intuitive, and then we verify with and confirm with tarot, um, with a lot of other things. So if any of you have a question, remember there must be a handshake between my spiritual people and your spiritual people. I can't possibly read you unless that is the thing. I'm not asking you for your date of birth. I don't need your date of birth. Nobody needs your date of birth unless you're doing something astrologically. Perfect, Jaden. Go ahead and ask the question, but you need to ask the question um, positively. Okay, there's no negative energy in it, and you will be asked by your entourage at some point, if if I am your reader, right? And for all of you that are also readers, that have been students of mine, um, you know the way that I work. I have no ego. There is no need. And this is uh, a job here, a service. And if you all are getting information for Jaded, why not? Why not join in? Because then Jaded is going to get different perspectives, different points of views. Now we're all here, we're all shamans. So we get a lot of information, right? So Jaded's question is, do you see Alan and I moving towards a relationship in due time? We are patient with each other. Very good. Let's see. Now, Jaded, make sure that you're sitting and that your feet are not crossed. Someone's feet are crossed. Yeah, I know. I didn't want to call you out on it. Alan has a different name. Does Alan go by any other name? Is he going by another name? Because I'm getting a Michael. Um, there's someone by the name of Michael that is coming through. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's why, Michael. Okay. And that's why I was like, wait a minute. Why is this person coming through? But still, you have that energy with you. It's kind of what I'm getting, Jaded. Hey, Wendy. Oh my God. It's been so long since I've seen you. Um, it's good. My heart feels happy when I see you. Um, so Jaded, um, interesting, because there seems to be still a chatter about him in your mind and in your heart. In your heart. There's something there in your heart with him. Yes. It's probably because um he really did a number on you, didn't he? He really did. Yeah, see? But you know why he didn't go though? Even though it's a court, okay, there has to be. Yes, he did me dirty, cheated, and made a baby. There you go. And not just one baby, but you'll find out soon. Um, I will tell you that the cord is not so much him as it is you. You still are thinking about. It's like you still are thinking about what he did. That's the cord. So the cord that you need to remove is the cord of anxiety. There's depression and there's heartache. So you have a cord not only from your heart to him, but you also have one from your solar plexus and your root chakra. So you have those three cords, right? He's not going to let go because he knows what he got, right? That's okay. But your cord, you need to remove that, and you need to start moving energy out that has anything to do with him. So, that's why it wouldn't let go. It wasn't that he didn't let go. That cord cutting did work on his side. It's your side. It's been 6 years and I'm married now. So I won't take him back. Oh, hell no. You're not going to take him back. Of course not. You know what you like and you know what you want, right? You know exactly what you like and you want. You know what you want. But there is this, yeah, no, definitely you, I would think, you see what I'm saying? It's just cut him off your life. Cut him off for good. And you know what? Your mind is going to wander because it's used to thinking about, oh my God, all the stuff that this guy did, and you talk to people about it, right? You keep talking to people about what happened to you. Don't do that anymore, because that is the past. So you're bringing the past into your present. When you do that, when you bring things into the present, then the present, the things you're supposed to build for the future, are here in the present. When you displace your past and you put it in your present, what is happening? You are still connecting, right? You need to get rid of that. That was a lesson for you to know exactly what it is that you are looking for. And now, when you start making space for Alan to actually feel who you really are, then then he has space to work within you, in your energy. What you're saying, I'll make sure I take your advice. Right, the past. No need to speak on it. No, you don't even have to think about it. You need to let that go. Close that chapter. Close that chapter. And do another cord cutting. You do another cord cutting. Ladies, gentlemen, there's also a lot of cleansings with positive herbs, white flowers. Oh my gosh, you have so much. Alan does not have space in your essence, in your spiritual essence. Remember, it's a spiritual that attracts spiritual, and then things go into the body, right? And it takes a form of what? Of love. So his spiritual essence doesn't fit in yours. There's a lot of negativity about what happened in the past. Let go of the past. You learned what you wanted to learn, what you needed to learn. You know what to look for. Allow Alan to have that space inside of you so he can connect, so he can feel your vibrations and see and actually come together with it. But you can't do that. You can't do that if, yeah, and you can't do that if there's no space for him. I am saying that there is a very good possibility, depending on you. I hate to put the pressure on you, but there's a good possibility, and it depends on you. How willing are you to destroy everything that never worked for you, throw it out, and start with a clean vessel with lots of space to recreate you in a different point of view, with a different essence, with a more positive outlook and energy? That's up to you, because that is when those cords that you have towards Michael, that's it. They will disintegrate like a fire. Hi, Dewey. So there is a very good possibility. But again, it's up to you. And I hate doing this, giving, making it your responsibility, because it's not. So here is the lead now card. So the lead card now says, with organization comes logic, structure, and discipline. You're organizing your thoughts, you're organizing your past, your present, and your future, right? When you have all of these together, you have the perfect formula to be strong in leadership. This is much needed in your life right now. You have to stand up. You have to be the leader in your own life, okay? And although you believe you're doing it, okay, there is room for perfection. There is the space coming up again. You need to make space within yourself, okay? As you lead others towards you. Learn how to lead yourself. Again, when you're a leader, you set that path and you say, this is where we go, right? So this is what you have to do. Can you do this? Yes, you can. And you really can. And it says here, trust. I wonder if you can see it. Trust your higher self. Okay? Trust your higher self. I know Alan since 2013. We always randomly connect in a friendship way. LOL. He came to me when my doggy died. Oh my gosh. Mine is going through a really bad time. I can't even think how that happened. I said we were meant to be and miss out, LOL, because of past. However, we had to grow and evolve. He said, go with the flow. Absolutely, you go with the flow. And that is exactly what you do. You have to make space. And then he falls into your spiritual flow. What happens in the spirit actually flows and bleeds into the physical. All right. When we are in a negative mode, it could very well create a form of dis-ease. This is when it gets bad, when you get tumors, you get this, you get that. You don't want to be there. You're too young for this. You want to flow and open space in a positive way. Therefore, your spiritual that's open and beautiful and bright and vibrant is then going to bleed into your physical body, creating a form of love, compassion, light, because you see it. You can actually see it in your chakras. Absolutely. So, yes, absolutely. All right. I hope, did this answer your question? There you go. And you do it together. Hello. So it's time to look at Alan in a different light. Time to look at Alan in a different light, because now you know what you want and what you see. Hello, Dewey. Anybody else? Thank you, Jay. Yes. Yes, a flower water cleanse. Absolutely, Jay. Oh my God, yes. See? And that's because you're making space to add light into your body and into your soul. Absolutely. Yes, 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 yes. See, I suck at love readings because I'm a true twin flamer with my husband. We thought this was going to be our last tour, but he's not. He likes me and wants to get Yes, my dear. Of course he's going to like you. You're a very good soul, a very nice soul, a very clean soul. So yes, absolutely. Why not? So yes, it could happen, but it's up to you. There needs to work. People don't understand that when we do energy work, we have to work. There is work. Oh, you are very welcome, Jaden. Make sure that you share and that you subscribe. I keep hearing about a little bell. I've seen the bell sometimes. Sometimes I don't see it on videos, but they always say to tell people to ring the bell. So I'm letting you know. I'm old, so you can ring that bell. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. Okay, I just dated myself. Beautiful. Exactly. It might be, this is going to be magical. It's all up to you, mama. Let go of that old. That's just junk. You can forget about that. That was just a learning experience. That was English 101. Okay? Oh, good. You got the notification. Oh my God, yes. Okay, so good. I'll go in later and I'm gonna take a look and see where that little bell looks like. Anybody else have a question? Remember, we want to have positive questions. A positive question opens the frequency to a positive answer. Did anybody ever tell you guys that? But yes, the way that you phrase questions for angels, for spirit guides, a little bell. Oh my God, it is. Yay. So I hope that you've gotten the message that you needed. Yeah, because as a true twin flamer, which I thought that was it. I wasn't going to come back anymore. I got the message that yeah, yes, exactly. Positive questions. Positivity brings it. Absolutely. So, you know, all I know is my husband, since we would ride our tricycles together. We grew up together. I'm 58 now. He's 58, 2 days older than I am. We went to school together. We've been inseparable. Only when he moved away for a little bit, that's the first time that we were ever separated. I thought I was gonna die. But that's when my mom took me, under her wings, and she taught me a lot of things. But we've been together ever since, you know. So, um, as you know, not knowing about other relationships and how to deal with that, I thought that it was going to be a hindrance. Apparently not. Lately, I've been able to. Um, this is something that has opened. I wasn't able to really connect to the heartache that people would have because I didn't understand that energy. And once I opened up, oh wow. Ah, there you go. There you go. Um, you know, I found myself where I am able to touch the energy, the imprint that was left from previous other people's experiences. Oh, you see, and that's what I'm saying, Jay. That's what I'm saying. For us as teachers, um, I know I was told this is going to be your last one. Go ahead, go and have fun, do your spiritual thing. Mama, you go do it. And then all of a sudden we get the message, things changed. So, yeah, you'll be coming back again. And with my husband, it's been like the most incredible journey, the most incredible. I did write a book, but I wrote a book about my spiritual awakening. I was the reluctant psychic for so freaking long. It wasn't funny anymore. And it wasn't until something happened when I had my second. And when I had my second, things did not work the way they were supposed to. And I will tell you that it was bad. I was not in a good place. And I want to write a book, a romance book about our journey. But there's so many lives that we've shared, so many lives that we've shared that it's like, okay, where do I start, right? Where do I start? So maybe I will. Maybe I will. Thank you, David. Um, you can find the Awakening book. It's really, really interesting. Not because I wrote it, but because I wrote it regarding things that I went through, so other people would understand what happened. But yeah, um, usually happens that way when you go through a big transformation in life. Yes, yes, yes. Um, you're right. So that is the thing. And yes, I am going to start writing about not only our story, but there's a lot of myths out there that is being provided about twins and about what we do here and the work that we do and the service that we come here to do. There's a lot of myth or they're not talking enough about everybody else that makes your space your space. So that's what we want to write about. You need to know why you keep coming back with the same soul family. Yeah, Bruce Weiss did a great job with Many Minds, Many Masters, but we need to know, why is it that this person looks so lucky and they get everything they want? They've had a beautiful life, but they're not happy. I want to know what I have to do with that. Why is that energy in my energy space? Why is it in my uh, uh, coursing through my luminous energy field? So we need to know that. We need to know the people around us. We need to learn to identify the people around us that are just batteries. I'm not kidding. These are people. There are tourists and there are batteries. The tourists, they come to check, make sure that everything is okay. They do nothing. They are just here to make sure that everything's okay, find out what's going on with their future ancestors. But then there are those that are batteries. These are people that hang around us, that are around us, usually in a family form or very close friends. And those people, they give us energy when we need it. That's why it's so comfortable going to them. So you know what I mean? We need to know what those pieces of our puzzles are all about. It's not all about the twin flame journey. It's not all about, being a medium. It's about what truly is coexisting with the earth and with the heavens. So, and then how to put it together in the twin flame journey. But yeah, for romance, I don't know what's going on. I even said it last week. I'm in the Roku show, Three Witches and a What, with the lovely Glenda Dawson and Mariana Leia. And these two ladies are incredible. And I'm so humbled because we have fun. I'm never going to be serious, but we've been in there, and I look at everything that happens, and I even said it. I said, well, if anybody wants to go for a love reading, go to Mariana and Glenda. And last night in my evening, I do evening prayers and evening meditation. And now it's your turn to tell me what it was. I'm sitting in front of a lake. That's usually where I go, sitting in front of a little lake, a man made lake, and there's a lotus inside the water. It does not come up, but there's a ray of light hitting the water. And from up here, I can see the lotus. And when I'm seeing the lotus, it's a beautiful lotus. It's this pink, it's got purple, not dark, but like a very light. And then the water, you can see the water is still a little murky because that's where they grow. And I'm looking in the water, and then I see what I think is Kuan Yin. I don't know if it was Kuan Yin because it looked a little different. She did not look like a statue or anything, but she was sitting, and she comes up, and I asked her, because I don't know, I just felt comfortable asking. I said, why doesn't the lotus come up from the water? I'm asking it to come up from the water. And she was like, well, it's like a womb. You have a baby in the womb, and it's not going to come out of that water until it is ready. So I'm looking at this, I'm going, because I am rather dense. Sometimes when it comes to my own energy, I'm dense. Yes. And it's, oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Hello, Vandana. Vandana, the way that, and Dewey, I need you to ask the question in a positive way. Vandana, let's ask for a question in a positive way, because what we want is positive answers. We want solutions in a reading, and you are in charge of your reading, not the reader. You are in charge of a reading. You ask the questions. There's no fluff needed. I don't need to show you that I'm this or that. I'm not. I'm just passing down the message. Moana. Oh my God. I loved that movie. The colors, oh my god, that was beautiful. The music. Jaded, and I love hula. I'm a belly dancer, so I love belly dancing, but hula has been calling me. So, Dewey, ask your question in a positive, make the question positive, because we want a positive solution. And I'm going to have a handshake with your people. Okay, Vandana. Vandana. Dewey. Okay. In love. Vandana. So I got an okay from your spiritual entourage. Remember, I use a lot of intuition. Right? It's something new. I didn't expect it. So Vandana, why am I getting from your people that there's a lot of confusion? There's confusion not only on your part, but there's confusion with the people all around you when it comes to what's going on with you in your love preferences. Am I reading you? Yeah, this is you. There's a lot of confusion when it comes to what's going on. Yeah, this is you. Um, with your love interests. It has to do with age. Am I wrong? Oh, there you go. Oh, I just found the chat. It has to do with someone's age. Okay. Oh, I got goosebumps. Oh, who's giving me goosebumps? Okay, Dewey, I'll get you next. Thank you for your question. Okay, so Vandana, you're a very determined person. You have a lot of determination. The problem is that the people around you, not everybody can see what it is that you want. Now, there's people telling you, do it this way or go this way. There's the confusion, right? You know what you want, you know what you're looking for. You want to wait it out a little bit and see what it is that's coming down the line. But you're talking about someone that you are either going to be happy with or you're going to have abundance. And you're getting two sides talking to you in the middle that says happiness is more important and abundance is more important. Love comes later. Am I wrong? And then, what's happening is you get this mystery. Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Well, you're going to go with what you want. Today's reading is to tell you, you go with your heart. Honest to God, you go with your heart. Communication is huge in your life right now because you've got two teams. You've got one team rooting for one thing, one team rooting for another, but Vandana is in the middle and doesn't know what to choose because none of those options are working for you. But there is someone that you are interested in. And that person actually coincides with you. Let us take a look. Oh, yeah. Vandana, there's someone that you are interested in and you're thinking that is not what you're being presented. Or if it has not happened, it will be. So the card for confirmation for you today, right? The confirmation card is you can see. You can see. You can't fear, honey. You can't fear talking about what you want. You can't be fearful about going for what you believe is good for you. So you are seeing the situation correctly, but you could see more if you would open your eyes. You need to open your eyes. Your eyes are connected to your head, to your brain. Okay? So this is somebody else, Vandana, that is going to show up. And it's going to make you like, oh, if you thought it was difficult before, even more difficult. These situations that you are in, you can change with a flick of your fingers, okay? But it's easier to allow people to tell you what to do because then it's not going to be your fault. All right? Um, you may not be seeing the situation properly. So sit back, stand back, okay? Step back and let both parties know, I need air. I need to think this through because I want happiness, but I also want abundance. So it has to be good for you, Vandana, not for anybody else. Okay? Open your intuition. Make your choices perfectly clear to the universe. Say what you want out loud. All right? Don't wait on others. It's right in front of you. Take action. Okay? Cheer on. It will. It will resolve, but you have to do work. Again, we have to do work. Dewey, I and my person be together and happy. Let me know, Vandana, if this um resonates. Dewey. Okay, Dewey, I just got an okay from your spiritual people. I and my person be together and happy. Well, Dewey, correct me if I'm wrong. And I can be wrong because there's a lot of energies here. Sometimes there are energies that are stronger than others and they come through. I'm not perfect. There has been bickering. There has been suspicion. There has been jealousy of some kind. Um, Not so much even because of somebody else, but more jealousy and suspicion. Um, and there is the word mine, M-I-N-E, like something when it's yours. Hi, Miss Pearl. Nice to see you. Dewey, am I right, or are my energies crossed? Because I get the action word for you is mine. This is mine, or you're mine, or nobody else can touch this. This is mine. I'm getting that. Oh, there go the neighbors again. Hey. Sorry, guys. I have ADHD. Oh, you're welcome, Vandana. I hope that it resonated. Please let other people know that this channel is available, and subscribe and comment something nice. Dewey, you still there? Okay. All right. And I'm getting that there is who has body pain. There's somebody in your um, vicinity that is always talking about body pain. I get the body and the pain. Um, you're welcome, Vandana. But there's a lot of anger. Oh, here, I gotta show you. I keep thinking that the camera is facing the keyboard. Oh, thank you, honey. Okay, so there's a lot of anger because of things that are happening in your body. So, um, okay, and okay, let's regroup. Dewey, Dewey, there is a lot of anger because things are blocking your movement forward in everything. You are feeling like there is this huge void between what you want and what, good morning, Ashley, between what you want to have and what you need to have. And this anger that you have is blocking what you are asking. I and my person be together and happy. When you, when, okay, so think of the physical body, which is totally different than the spiritual body. When your physical body has negative energies, the negative energies are bigger than the positive energies, believe it or not, as far as size is concerned, not strength. So it takes up space. It takes up space in our hearts, in our minds, and in our physical body. So what is happening is your body is experiencing, yes, there are health things you need to look at. Yes, absolutely. But your physical body is like this, right? Anybody would prick you with a needle and you would go bah and explode, right? But that is because you have so much anger inside. Maybe it's from the past. Certainly, I don't read the future. I read the possibilities of a future. But you have to discuss, and maybe with someone that you can easily talk to that has no judgment whatsoever, not your other, um, about how to handle your anger, how to change that negative energy into a positive energy. Once you learn to do that, these negative energies are going to flow away from you, making space for new energy. Guess what? That new energy can be filled in, that space, with loving energy. That way, your other person is going to have space inside of you, okay, with their essence. So you will be flowing back and forth each other's essence. This block that I see, this block, believe it or not, even the way that it shows, that's your root chakra. This anger, this is maternal. There's something maternal happening, and even paternal. So this is, and this is why, the root chakra, guys. If you can take a class about your chakras. You're going to learn a lot about you. Um, you have this the root chakra and the sacral chakra. They're kind of not flowing the way they're supposed to, and it has to do with you letting go of a lot of anger that, if you really sit down and think about it, it's coming from the past. Don't go there anymore. I'll say it here. A lot of people tell you, oh, in order to let go of the past, you have to relive it. I'm calling a BS on that. That's bullshit. No, not everybody came here to have to go through their past. to come back on another lifetime, right? To go past their past again. No. If you're willing to let it go, if you're willing to move past that, if you're willing to say, I am not going to bring in my past into my present, then you're going to live in the present. What happens when we live in the present? Well, this is where we do our work, right? This is where physics comes in, science comes in, all that beautiful stuff, all the mystery, all the love, all those frequencies, even our spiritual gifts are here in the present. They're not in the past, and they're certainly not in the future. We do it here. And then from here, we make little cords and connections to our future. Make plenty of them that they always take you to the same place where you want to be, what is your desire. So in this case, you need to work on your chakras. Yes, you need to work on your chakras. You need to cleanse those out, but those chakras are in the past for things that happened in the past. You can I cannot, and I will not read a future unless you are able to make that change. When you make that change and you go to your spiritual person, they do I'm seeing an alignment, I'm seeing illuminations, I'm seeing a lot of little work for you. Once you do that, then you're opening and making space for everyone to see you and your beautiful white light, because you do have it, or you've got it. Does that make sense? And thank you very much. Hey, Flo. I'm going to be back here on Friday. I have a regular job. I'm going to be here on Friday to do more readings. I usually am here for an hour or two for readings. Okay, beautiful, Dewey. So Flo and Ashley, I will be here on Friday. Tomorrow is Energy Healing Day. So last week we were aboard the Arcturian healing spaceship. Tomorrow we are going to be receiving shamanic healing. It is a shamanic Reiki, which I'm writing a book about, um, with a lot of beautiful, beautiful energy and healing energy for you. So 8:30 Eastern Standard, I will help you guys with any healing that you need. I'm hoping that my galactic shaman guide, Alanaea, does show up. Sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't. It's up to her. I brought Flo in for a read. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, but I have a regular job and I have to start. So I'm actually 18 minutes late. But Friday, I'm there like about an hour or 2 hours. I think I was there an hour or two last week. I'm not sure. Because when I go into reading mode, I don't I don't follow time. So I want to thank you guys so much. It was 2 hours. Okay. Um, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Thursday is guided meditation, where we do it live, and then Friday we do a lot of readings. Okay. So thank you so much for joining. You can find me on Etsy. You can find me on Facebook. And pretty soon, if I can figure out what's going on with my Twitch, I will be on Twitch live as well. Okay? Thank you so much. I hope you have a beautiful day. Enjoy Valentine. Give yourself a little love today. See you later.